What's good, tribe? You know? So this is the last three sections of lesson 17. There are the reflection questions, 5 key takeaways, and then of course the final thoughts. So in every lesson there's a final thoughts, and that's where I give my final assessment of the particular lesson. So instead of going over the questions individually, I'm just going to read the question off and then give you something to think about. So question 1 is, are you constantly stressed, exhausted, or feeling overwhelmed? Question number 2. Do you take care of yourself? Do you take care of your own well-being, or do you always put yourself last? Sorry about that. Number 3. What is one thing causing unnecessary stress in your life, and how can you manage it better? Question 4. When was the last time you did something purely for your own well-being? And question 5. How can you model healthy stress management for your children? 5 key takeaways in this lesson. Number 1, identify one source of stress and create a plan to manage it. If your work is too much for you, create a strategy for how to deal with that. If your hobbies become too much, if your family becomes too much, whatever your one main source of stress is, create a plan to manage it. If I can only deal with it 30 minutes at a time, only deal with it for 30 minutes. No more, no less. If you have, if I need somebody to accompany, to have me around when I'm dealing with this particular stress, then that's what you need to do. However, not dealing with it, not identifying it, and not trying to figure out how to manage it can all be massive, massive problems that can easily be helped and managed if given the proper time. Third key takeaway is improve one area of health: mental health, emotional health, physical health. One of them. I would highly recommend mental and emotional health for sure. Whether it be sleep, exercise, your nutrition. I mean, we can go across the board with this. But choose one and go, okay, let me go in on this. Now, again, no one's asking men to be perfect. I don't need you guys to be perfect. What I need you to do, however, is to commit to becoming the best father possible, and then trying to improve on that. All right, number 4, communicate your needs. Oftentimes, I hear men talk about how they can't communicate to their wives about what they need, to feel supported and to feel seen, right? That's a problem. I will always be a huge, huge, huge advocate for men being part of men's support groups, i.e. the Iron Council, right? I would always urge men to join groups of men that are going in the same direction you are trying to go in or have went. Ideally, that makes the journey you're about to take on, whatever that journey is, that makes the journey a lot less daunting when there's people you can talk to who've actually gone in that direction. Now, I get it. A lot of times people feel like, well, I can do it by myself. 98% of the time you can't. 98% of the time, you're not going to be able to. And it's going to consume you, right? We let these things overcome our life and puts it in these really negative spots. We do a greater disservice to our family. And the last key takeaway is take a deep breath, slow down, and remind yourself, fatherhood It's not just about working harder. It's about leading smarter. Leading smarter. Here's my final thoughts on this lesson. A burnt out father cannot lead his family well. Taking care of yourself is not a weakness, it is wisdom. It is necessity. When you manage stress, set boundaries, and prioritize your well being, you set an example of a healthy, balanced, masculine man for your children to follow. That's the end of lesson 17, man. Hey, listen, thank you for watching this video, man. Again, I am one of the few coaches who actually teach from his program. Again, if you want the first module, it is free. It's in the description. Also in the description is my BATTLEBOOK journal. That's also free. My description box is a treasure trove of information, free information, and just to help out, man. I think that's it. I think I'm out, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.